So guys, hello and welcome to this tutorial. We were talking about NumPy arrays and everything about arrays, 1D arrays, 2D arrays, 3D arrays and so on. Now we are going to talk about matrix. And remember the plural form of matrices, matrices. So first of all, let us talk about matrix. What is a matrix? It is nothing but a nested list containing rows and columns. So basically it is kind of similar to arrays in which we had 2D arrays actually, not arrays. When I say 1D array, no. When I say 2D arrays, 3D arrays contains rows and columns. So they are nothing but nested lists, and in NumPy, actually, NumPy library, there is a function, or we are going to discuss about it, so don't worry. So fine. So this is nothing but an example of matrix. So this is not a representation of array, I can say. This is nothing but a matrix. So this has 3 rows and 4 columns. One more thing, when we write a equals to this, so see, this is a NumPy array, remember, and this is a nested list, contains nested list. This is one list, and this is the second list, and this is the outwards, the whole list A. So this is nothing but array, and we can treat this array as a matrix. So what does it do? It just means that we are just assuming them to be rows and columns, but actually we write them in this way by using nested list. Okay, now let us talk about addition and subtraction in matrices or in NumPy as usual. So first of all, I'll do one thing. I'll print out this array A and B. I have already written them, and okay. So when I run this code, see, I have this array A and this is the array B. This is nothing but a matrix. So it has 2 rows and 3 columns. You can assume them to be the box thing that I showed you in the previous thing, right? So first of all, to print out the sum, what we do is just to print out A plus B and just run this code. It is nothing but simple. See, it will add elements wise, that is row wise and column wise. So we added the element 1 comma 1. And remember, when I say 2 cross 2, it is nothing but the shape. When I print out shape of this A and B, it shows us the shape to be 2 comma 2, but in matrices we say the shape to be 2 cross 2, remember, and we just say I comma j for rows and columns, right? So I is equal to 0 and j equals to 0 means this element, I equals to 0 and j equals to 1 means this element, and so on. So we just add the elements, so when whose I and j's are equal, that is, see, I is 0 and j is 0, so we add them, right? And basically we add element by element. So 2 plus 2 is 22, 3 plus 30 is 33, and so on. This is about addition. Subtraction is nothing but the same thing. We are just going to get the output element wise. But now let's talk about multiplication. So hold on. When I multiply this thing and let us run this code, see, now also I get the multiplication or the multiplied array as the element wise element. See, so 10 into 1 is 10, 20 into 2 is 40, and so on. But in matrices, we don't do multiplication like this. So let us talk about it in a while. Yeah, so multiplication of arrays is simple. I talked about it in just a while ago. Now about matrix multiplication. So actually this is nothing but a dot product. I'll use a pen. So when you use a dot product, the syntax is nothing but A. Suppose A is the name of the array, and we just write A dot B. B is the second array. Not array. I shouldn't say array. Matrix or matrix. So when we multiply, we just use rows and columns. So we just use 3 into 1, that is 3, and then 4 into 3 is 12. Then I hope you know matrix multiplication. If you don't know, then you can ask me in the comment section. I'll make a video on it. So after that, we just write, see, 3 into 5 is 15, that is this thing. Then 4 into 7 is 28, that is this thing, and so on. So we just multiply it, and the sum of these two elements is going to be the element, this. So this is nothing but a matrix multiplication. If you have to know matrix multiplication up to now. So to use, so see, but when we use arrays, we don't get the multiplied product like this, remember. So to get that product, what I'll do, I'll use a function. See, I'll write print a dot, and when I write dot, I have to use a second matrix. So just run this code. A and B are my arrays, or remember matrix in this case. So see, when I run this code, this is the array multiplication, and this is the matrix multiplication. So when I say matrix multiplication, see what happens. We use rows and columns. So this is the row and this is the column when we multiply first. So 1 into 10 is 10 plus 30 into 2 is 60. That is 10 plus 60 is going to be 70. Fine. Then again let us see, 1 into 20 is 20, 40 into 2 is 80. That is 20 plus 80 is going to be 100, and so on. We just multiply it likewise. So this is nothing but the matrix multiplication. And now let us do one thing. Let us talk about transpose. Remember, hold on. Yeah. So transpose is nothing but the same thing actually. So you can do one thing. I'll not print out A and B. Let us print out transpose of A. So I'll simply write numpy. I'll use numpy.transpose function. Transpose is the name of the function. So transpose of A. Suppose I want a transpose of A. I'll not print out B actually. I don't want B, so it is just a nuisance for us. Not 3. I'll just comment it out. Yeah. So see, this was our array A, and this is the transposed array A. We cannot matrix in this case because it has rows and columns. I am going to talk about matrix, numpy.matrix in the next tutorial because it will be a long tutorial if I talk about it just now. Now if you see, we wrote numpy dot. So when we write numpy dot, that is library name dot, we are using transpose as a function. But you can use transpose as a method as well. And when I say method, method is nothing but a function in a class. So I'll write A, which is the array class, and I'll write A dot transpose. And remember, method is nothing but a function. So I need to mention the parameters as well. So just run this code. You're going to get the transpose array as it is. So we use transpose as a method in this case. We can use transpose as an attribute as well by using T, and run this code. You're going to get the transpose array. This is all fine. We are going to actually talk about transpose of matrices. This was transpose of matrices, I know, but we are going to talk about it in a different way. In matrices, it is a bit different and kind of a new thing for you all to understand. So I'll talk about it in the next tutorial. So for now, that's all from my side. You can subscribe to my channel for more programming related content. Until then, stay tuned and keep learning. Thank you.